Okay, here we go. My name is Wilhelmina Agatha Jones. I am a student at Choha College of Witchcraft and Wizardry, and since this marks a new era of research for me, I am just going to reintroduce myself. You can call me Willow or Will, unless you want to fight, and don't even mention my middle name. I come from a second-generation Irish immigrant Witchard family, at least as far as I can tell. My mom kind of left me with my dad when I was a baby, and we don't really know much about her. My dad was a Witchard by blood and a scientist by choice. He taught me most of the things that I know. He died when I was younger in a freak lab accident. Freak lab accidents seem to run in the family. I like mundane technology, theoretical time-space magic, animals, and finding new uses for things. I do not like waiting, messing up my tweed, racist, hexist, or whatever other prejudice is flavor of the month. The only good fascist is a dead fascist. I will literally fight anyone who messes with my people. I'll fight a minotaur. I'll fight a wasp. I'll fight myself. I don't give a heck. I have, been around the block as far as schools go. I used to have a very large problem with being told that something was impossible, or astronomically improbable, or reckless and extremely dangerous. And then sometimes I don't take my potion and the experiment gets done anyways, and sometimes I fail, explosively. I always thought that trial by fire was the best way to learn, anyways. Considering all that, I thought that getting into Choha was a long shot, but the headmistress, for some reason, accepted me when no one else really would anymore, so I have been making a very large effort to be a little bit less incendiary. It gives me a lot of time to focus on my studies and extracurricular research, which I guess paid off because I did make Prefect this year, which has started off interestingly. Start at the beginning. The tour of the castle that the prefects give to the juniors was very different, with my fellow prefect Riley of House Faust leading it.
It's a wonderful, wonderful torture table. Consensual torture only, please. You may use it in mind magic, bestiology, or incantation. You should not come here alone, no matter what's the reason. But, since you are here, would anybody want to give it a try?
I'm really glad that Jonathan the Friendly Ghost was there. You know, because I need someone to joke with. Then, later that night, me and my fellow prefect Bastion were just doing our rounds, minding our own freaking business, when we happened upon a chance encounter with the Fey Lord of Summer. The Fey Lord did something, and I went all weird. Like, all weird. Don't remember a whole lot of that because I didn't bring my cameras, because I thought I could just do maybe one set of rounds without blacking out somehow. I do remember my fellow prefect Lexi making sure that my mind wasn't totally broken, and then later, Jonathan talking me through the fact that I am at least half Fey, we discovered. It certainly explains a lot. Then Friday went more or less normal, except for all the ways in which it was even crazier than the previous day. I mean, I spent our first period with my co-prefect Advent Adams, who is my best buddy, and if anyone messes with him, they will get trans-dimensionally wrecked. But we were observing juniors to pick which ones we wanted in our house for the sorting ceremony. I may have found a couple of juniors that I really, really liked and stalked them a little bit. That's fine. And then we had Alchemy.
Right, welcome back everybody. We'll be doing a bit of fun stuff today, hopefully, depending on who you are. Mix a potion of your own device. And then I want you to think about how to make that potion work on a single subject, a single person, or a single group of individuals. May that be mundanes, witchers, werewolves, vampires, whoever.
We had to create a potion that only worked on a specific type of creature or person, and, you know, guess what I take every day? a suppressant that only works on Fae. So we were cool with that.
Please listen up for a moment. Just a short moment before we can continue. Before brewing any potions, I need you to come run the idea by me. We need to make sure you're not doing anything illegal.
Ah.
Just to make sure.
Don't do anything like that.
If I recreate people want to dream about being happy.
Well, they want to dream about wanting to know
We need
the
Lotus and
who they're
Capricia
jealous.
roots. Disgusting.
Make you quite a ton of money as well.
Well, one thing is that.
It smells like the Fae blood, but
No?
is this what happens when you crystallize it and then hydrate it again? Because this isn't right.
Salty. So let's see what's
All these flavors, and I choose to be salty. I feel like I need to MacGyver this to work better. Move yourself. Please don't catch my hair on fire.
No promises.
This. Here we go.
I'm so sad we got away from tradition setting the juniors on fire.
That
You're
is
setting the juniors on fire?
Not anymore!
Okay.
what?
And try to burn it?
I really hope Jonathan ended up being okay after the Phalor stuff last night.
Don't ask me, I didn't see him.
disagree.
Is that judgment I detect?
I don't
We had a tradition. It's fine.
Yes.
You met him. You realize we're at magic school, right?
Your imaginary friend's fine. We'll go talk to the real ghost later.
I had to see if there was
I know where
something
you
in
sleep.
it.
Because you sleep next to me!
Unfortunate.
Alright,
Yes, right.
alright.
Those of you leaving, have fun. I'll see you in the morning.
Okay, I got a while.
And no wants, it's potions. You're welcome.
Doing round in the forest last night. Faylord is there and he's so much
Crazy, I heard about that.
but not really. Just like,
Why aren't you on the pitch?
a weird uncle.
I mean, hey, we all have our family issues.
We all have our weird
Warming
uncles.
up, right? Warming up.
And then Technomancy. Then we had Technomancy. That is my very favorite class. And it turns out that growing up in mundane California and being obsessed with sci-fi is actually very helpful. This time.
I'm going to start with a quote which comes from our well-known mundane. The quote is, "Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic." His name is Arthur C. Clarke, and he's what mundanes call a science fiction writer. So start thinking about technomancy, instead of this boring sci-fi subject, as this, defense against the mundane arts. That's what I'm teaching here today. Okay, another question for you. Can anybody identify what this is? It's from a movie. Does anyone know what generally this is, though?
What?
It's an artificial hand.
The protocol droid. It's a protocol droid. This man clearly knows his movies. The answer I was actually looking for is a robot. The generic name that mundanes have for artificial beings. Does anyone know the origin of this character, just out of interest? I'm talking about the specific look of this character because it turns out this
Metropolis?
is actually based on another robot.
Sorry.
You get a pile of points. Check out this robot and check out the similarity between that and the following picture. That is a still from Metropolis, and see the similarities between the robots. They are very, very similar. So the origin of the phrase robot comes from a Czech word, robota, which means forced labor. However, for many years, wizard kind, or witcher kind if one prefers, has had a very similar technology to the robot. Two technologies, in fact, one of which is relatively easy to perform, and I will be teaching you students this as part of your coursework here. And that is the creation of a goblin. Now, I would like for a couple of volunteers. Okay,
Okay, I saw 2 hands go up straight away, please.
This is a tailor's dummy or mannequin, and I've, with the help of the arithmancy professor, I've imbued it with the necessary arithmetic properties. That means a technomancy invocation can bring it to life. Okay, so we, the 3 of us, are going to form a triangle, and I think I should stand in front as I am the creating individual, and then you 2 are supporting me. So the invocation is based on the charm of making, and it consists of a swirl, an anti-clockwise swirl of the wand, and the following simple chant, which is Dochiel Dienvi. Okay, so we will execute this spell on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Dochiel Dienvi.
Good day, Master. It is my pleasure to meet you. How can I assist?
Please tell me your current operating parameters and runtime.
I am currently operating under the instruction to serve you and any of your students should they so require. My current runtime is 150 years, 23 hours and 2 seconds, sir.
Okay, thank you. You're dismissed.
Holy shit. Oh, sorry.
And then there was magical theory class, where we listened to Goblin talk about the Goblin Wars.
He told me I shouldn't poke him. And everything I poke him with would be broken. Then I poked him with Cookie. Then he destroyed my Cookie. I still ate it. He destroyed it.
If someone wanted to give you a job in their house, would you leave tomorrow?
Why would I do that?
For cookies.
How many?
Would anyone like
Potato cookies?
potato cookies?
Make that 7 potato cookies.
Well, I'm not recruiting you, but
Does anyone need
I'm making
Going fast. Going kale. Going back.
Anyone? No more bids on 7 potatoes?
I'll just give you cookies anyway, dude.
Oh, then I'll stay. I like you. You have pretty eyes.
Oh, thanks.
You don't eat eyes, do you?
I try not to.
When I die, you can have mine.
They like when you bite them, they say plop. And there's something squishy inside. I'm not showing you eyes. They look like they have been in something gooey.
You won't have them.
I'm not sure I'm going to poop properly afterwards if I have them.
It's important.
I
won't try.
I have to follow my diet of cats, eyes, cookies,
Babies?
babies, cookies.
Candy?
Candy! Yeah, candy! I like candy.
I love the Goblins so much. I just feel like I relate.
Okay, thank you. You can go back to protecting the castle from dust.
And werewolves. Where do I get cookies?
Get your cookies there.
I can slip.
And then we had to go around the castle looking for artifacts that our professor wanted.
Please put down the cat, please.
Why?
Okay, the cat's okay. We just need the necklace.
Why don't you want shiny? I like shiny.
Because the professor told us to get it.
Maybe you should get back and help us. Am I in your way?
No. We going this way, you sitting there. Don't take it. No.
Are you sure you didn't take the necklace?
Why should I take necklace?
I mean, that's what I'm wondering. I mean, it's
I got the shiny.
Yeah, you've got
I already got shiny.
You, okay, well, yeah, I don't really think you should take it.
More necklace?
Yeah.
Good hiding place.
Hi. Hi. We're looking for a necklace. Oh, you got it! Yeah,
Okay,
if I go get you a cookie right now.
We're getting one as we speak.
Yeah.
Someone's getting one.
Is it chocolate cookie?
Yeah, well, it has chocolate chips. You got a cookie! Can I trade you a cookie? You got the cookie first? Okay. Ready? Oh, okay.
Okay,
All
that's
right.
cool. Perfect. Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'll bring you more cookies later, okay?
Come to the bowling party.
Bye. All right. There's little spit bubbles on it.
Guys, we have it.
Necklace.
Huh?
You found it, so 2 points.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Can't be useful for anything apart from killing dust.
I mean, yes. They're delightful.
No one would want to date a goblin, right?
Maybe, if given the right setting. And
Goblin just asked me for dates if I was interested. Just send them my way.
I'd go on a date with the one that just spit a necklace into my hand.
I mean, you basically already did.
Okay, tomorrow we're going to be using this necklace, so there may be a different costume, but I will announce it later on.
Turns out that the professor wanted that artifact so that she could try to raise the very first vampire, but I won some house points, so it's fine. And she didn't succeed, I think. And then we had conflict studies, which is like Wizard politics and law, where we had to solve a murder case. And that was taught by Professor Hemlock, who was my absolute favorite professor, if I had to pick, which I wouldn't want to pick, but if I had to, it would be her.
I have expectations of you that exceed your usual performance. You are seniors, and as such you set examples. Examples on punctuality, examples on attendance, examples on engagement, intelligence, quick thinking. I expect all of this from you. If I do not receive it, I will reward you with a deduction of points. If I repeatedly do not receive it from you, I will reward it with a hex. I am old, my time is running short, and I am not interested in having my time wasted by people I do not consider to be intelligent.
And then we had Magical Defense class, now forever known as Zombie class. Whoa, no!
A circle around it. Oh. Levitate.
And then right after class we had to prepare for the sorting ceremony, which as prefects we have to conduct.
Okay, so this is hilarious because we only needed eight ties!
They're all over the bed.
Everywhere!
Let's try so
I did not think it would be as interesting as it ended up being, but I have to say that the new batch of Sendivogius juniors are the most perfect bunch of stone cold weirdos I ever met. Then there was the initiation ceremony, which was way more my speed. We of course had ours in the tavern because Sendivogius is the rock and roll house and don't let anyone tell you different.
Juniors! Who wants to go first?
Adams bought everyone a drink, and I had all the juniors stick their hands in a bucket of unfertilized merfolk eggs of questionable legality and pull out little potions that I had been saving for a rainy day.
I'm gonna take your hand. Yeah. Are you ready? All right. What you're gonna do is you're gonna put your hand in this bowl. You're gonna feel around. You're gonna find the first vial that you feel. Yeah. Try not to scream. Oh, this feels like eyeballs. Yeah, I got it. You got it. Okay. Yeah. Unbind him. I'll tell you what this is. You are ever by yourself. And you're in deep trouble with some sort of magical beast. Okay. Oh, that's really good. Let's put this wall in this. Open this, put it on the ground, and run.
I got one.
You got, whoa, that was fast. All right. Okay.
The bottom of the hole. Oh, I went to the bottom.
This is literally unicorn snot.
Each one did something different. And then it turns out some of the people who were hanging out in the tavern happened to be witch hunters. And there was a bit of a kerfuffle. One of them tried to take me hostage and then ended up a little bit cutting my throat open. With a weapon that had iron in it, which... that hurt. But I got better. It's fine, thanks to my fellow prefects and my new goblin friend, Sneef. It's fine. Though, it did ruin my tweed. I had to break up my backup tweed. Then on Saturday morning, I went outside to escort a friend to her class. What up, muffins? And then when I turned around to go back inside, I reached for the door handle, which is made of... I'm so glad there are people here now, because the door is iron, and I was stuck out here all day.
Can't touch the iron.
I can't touch the iron. Iron. And that, apparently, now burns like the sun on an Irishman, so I lived outside for a while. And when I was back inside, I started working on some extra credit essays with my fellow Sendivogius students because, let's face it, 1 page is too short of a limit for me. I can't cope. I have more to say. I have more research that I need to talk about than that. That's just, it's cruel and unusual. Anyway, we were working on that when something not that cool occurred. I got wind from a couple friends that the Faelord from a couple nights previously was in the castle making a beeline for yours truly. Because it turns out that when you are connected to a Fae and you think, gee, it might be nice to meet my newfound Fae family, that counts as a wish. And you have to be careful what you wish for with the Fae, because what he did was turn up my Fae blood to 11, and I forgot everything and everyone I ever loved, and all my friends had to make a deal with him that included a terrible sacrifice of a year of their life and more to get me back. Even Professor Hemlock. And she's very old.
Pretty eyes, remember me? Of course you do. We danced together at the ball, but there's something else that happened that I want to talk to you about. So the Faelord took you away from us. He wanted to take you to Fae. We did not agree. We gave up 1 year of our lives to save you. The thing is, according to this book, that 1 year in a human's life is 7 years in a werewolf's life. I gave 7 years of my life to save you. You better buy me a lot of drinks, and I want to dance with you again. See you later, baby.
Hey, Fae girl. Having fun? I do hope so, but do stay out of trouble though. I'm running out of nights to offer for you. Gotta go now. Lions are waiting. Bye.
Hey Willow, Loki here. Hope everything's going alright. Wanted to give you a quick update on what's been happening at Choha since you left. The Faelord has been coming a couple of times. Some students still want to strike deals with him, so I do what I can.
But it's fine. This is fine. So yeah, that night is a bit fuzzy, but there are definitely some things I remember very well. Like going to the ball with the Faelord. How amazing the ball was. And how upset all my friends were at seeing what had happened to me. And how hard they all tried to get me back. And a certain helpful ghost being especially helpful. Still recording. Okay, so my new project, which is we're gonna call it Project Jonathan. Yeah. So I'm told that one of the only surefire ways to get Jonathan a body so that he can stop being a ghost and start being surrounded by friends like he gosh darn well deserves is to get his remains or his body intact and put him back in it. He's been a ghost for over 200 years. So, considering that chronomancy is illegal, complicates things a bit. But I have a theory. And that theory is that considering that there are quite possibly infinite universes, this universe has a Jonathan ghost that doesn't have a body. There's bound to be a universe within the infinite universes where there's a Jonathan body that doesn't have a ghost. I mean, all I really have to do is get the hang of teleportation magic enough to create an interdimensional portal, and considering I major in theoretical space-time magic and I'm an artificer, and then I'll have to search infinite universes for the exact universe that I need, bring a body back, and then put his soul in it. How hard can it be? I figure all I really need is that element of chaos and luck, and since the whole Fae thing happened, I'm basically a human improbability drive, so... And I've already almost got the hang of teleportation. Okay, so, that was a nope, but, we're getting close. Almost. So my next step in this project is going to be at the challenge, where I'm going to be speaking with some of the top minds in artificing and technomancy. I mean, I'm sure my unfulfilled pact with the Fae Lord won't come up at all, and that searching alternate universes for a body for my Jonathan through a very risky bit of magic is gonna turn out just as planned. It's gonna be fine. This is all gonna be fine. Anyway, I will give progress updates at the challenge and as I do experiments. So for now, Will Jones, signing out.
Good morrow, nerds! If you like Willow and you think that it would be fun for her to find herself in your game universe while working on Project Jonathan, check out the visit form in the description of this video because we would love to come and visit you. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, give it a thumbs up and consider checking out our Patreon page. Our patrons are the people who make this possible, so thank you from the cavernous depths of my heart guts. And last but certainly not least, thank you Klaus, Irit, Cecile, Baruda, and all of Dziobak Studios for this wonderful adventure of a lifetime. You can expect my legal adoption papers in the mail shortly. And as always, nerds, we love you and we cherish you, so like us, subscribe to us, fight with us.